Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Leaders Nepal Thakur registered new political parties with revised names. Election Commission summons both parties for verification on August 25. KMC starts providing first dose of Verocell to students. People above 40 years are also eligible to receive the vaccine. Government confirms over 3,000 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases remains above 40,000. 52 people feared death at boat capsized near Canary Island. Most of the victims are believed to be refugees. And Messi left to wait for PSG debut. Club manager leaves Messi out during yesterday's league match. And now the news in detail. The Election Commission has summoned two political parties for verification on August 25 following their application to file new party at the Commission. CPN-UML, Socialist and Loktantrik Samajwadi Party has applied for the registration at EC as new political party. A group led by Madhav Kumar Nepal had formed CPN-UML Socialist after a split from mother party CPN-UML in wake of the incumbent government introducing the ordinance related to political parties. However, the CPN-UML Socialist again registered another application proposing new name CPN Unified Socialist on Friday. The Commission has summoned the members of this party on August 25 for verification, said spokesperson at the Commission Raj Kumar Shrestha. The Commission will deliver its decision on the registration of political party following the verification of the Executive Committee members and party lawmakers. The Commission also called the Loktantrik Samajwadi Party, Nepal led by Mahanta Thakur, to be present at the Commission on August 25 for party verification. The Kathmandu Metropolitan City has set up 8 more inoculation centers to give the first jab of Verocell vaccine against COVID-19 from yesterday. The KMC is giving the first dose of Verocell vaccine to people aged 40 years and above, as well as examinees of grade 12 and 11 and university level who have completed 18 years. The KMC said that the vaccination drive will start from 10 a.m. and continue till 5 p.m. The service is available from the inoculation centers of 32 wards of the KMC and 8 other centers including Radhaswamy Isolation Center, Armed Police Force Hospital, Bir Hospital, Tribhuvan University Teaching Hospital, Civil Service Hospital, Paropakar Maternity and Women's Hospital, Nepal Police Hospital and Birendra Military Hospital. Chief of Urban Health Department of KMC Hari Kumar said that the targeted individuals can get the vaccine today and coming Tuesday. Likewise, the KMC has urged the people to appear at the inoculation centers with the documents that clearly mention their age and identity. The Education and Health Committee of House of Representatives has urged the government to conduct grade 12 exams by ensuring health and safety protocol. A report. The House Committee argued the repeated postponement of exams would cause negative impact on students. The committee meeting held yesterday expressed concern why the grade 12 exam was postponed while other university exams were being held as usual. Committee member Man Bahadur Biswakarma said that the exams of universities across the country and of international board were being held physically, and therefore the exams of grade 12 must not put on hold. The students who were outside the Kathmandu Valley had to return to the valley time and again owing to the repeated postponement of exams, he said, adding that it has caused despair among the students. Similarly, another member of the committee, Surendra Kumar Yadav, complained that engineering colleges were imposing fee even on sports and excursion even though the students were bound to stay at home due to COVID-19. Secretary at the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology Ram Prasad Thapalia blamed CCMC for postponing the examinations at the 11th hour. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed a total of 3,042 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. A report. The Ministry of Health and Population informed that the new cases of coronavirus were confirmed through 10,530 PCR tests and 7,124 antigen tests. With this, the COVID-19 caseload has reached 744,307 in the country. Kathmandu Valley alone reported 894 new cases of coronavirus yesterday. Among them, 604 cases were reported in Kathmandu, followed by 187 in Lalitpur and 107 in Bhaktapur. Similarly, 2,244 patients recovered from the infection yesterday, taking the total number of recoveries to 693,543. The recovery rate stands at 93.1%, while the fatality rate is 1.5% according to the Health Ministry. The number of active cases of coronavirus in the country stands at 40,309 COVID-19. The ministry informed that 26 people lost their lives to the deadly disease yesterday, taking the death toll to 10,455. Meanwhile, a total of 180,028 people were vaccinated against coronavirus yesterday, while the number of fully vaccinated people stands at 3,799,178. And now the news from economic front. The Finance Committee of the House of Representatives has directed the government to carry out investigation regarding the involvement of office bearers of the Securities Board of Nepal as well as Nepal Stock Exchange in illegal share trading. The House panel has also directed the government to take immediate action against them if found guilty. The committee issued such directive yesterday after taking stock of the situation from Finance Minister Janardhan Sharma and Finance Secretary Madhu Marasini. The committee has also ordered the government to furnish the details regarding the proceedings to the House panel. The committee also suggested promoting of transparency, good conduct and accountability in the share market. The ministry has also been asked to prepare a draft to reform the share market. During the meeting, Finance Minister Sharma said that ministry's attention has been drawn towards the matter and the probe committee has already been formed to carry out investigation into the case. According to Minister Sharma, the probe committee would recommend for legal action if ill intention of officials was found. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. More than 50 people are feared dead after a boat capsized in the Atlantic Ocean about 220 kilometers off Spain's Canary Island. According to Al Jazeera's Space Maritime Rescue Service said a 30-year-old woman was the sole survivor saved on Thursday from the sinking boat which had left Africa a week earlier carrying 53 migrants and refugees. A merchant ship had earlier spotted the vessel south of the Canary Island and alerted Spanish emergency services. Weather conditions were reported to be bad at the time. Migrant and refugee deaths are common in an area of the Atlantic that was separates and west coast of Africa and Space Canary Island, but shipwrecks on the rule are hard to verify. The most victims' bodies are never recovered. At least 250 people died on the route to the Spanish archipelago on the first 6 months of 2021, according to the United Nations Migration. A suicide bombing targeting a vehicle carrying Chinese nationals in southwestern Pakistan has killed 2 Pakistani children playing by the roadside, the Interior Ministry and police said. A Chinese national and 2 other Pakistanis were wounded in the attack in Balochistan province. Hours after the bombing, the separatist Baloch Liberation Army claimed responsibility for the bombing in the port town of Gwadar. The police said the Chinese workers were traveling in the 3 vehicles and were being escorted by security forces. They sustained minor injuries, a police statement said. The area is a key district where the Chinese are working on projects related to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which is part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. You are watching Janata Bulletin and now the latest from the world of sports. Lionel Messi must wait to make his first anticipated debut for Paris Saint-Germain after being left out for Friday's Ligue 1 game at Brest. The 6th-time Ballon d'Or winner after leaving Barcelona because of their financial difficulties, according to the BBC, the 34-year-old player has yet to play a game since with Argentina but is in full training with PSG. Forward Neymar and defender Sergio Ramos missed out as well. Boss Mauricio Pochettino said Messi had settled in well and there was a good atmosphere in the squad. The ex-Tottenham manager played down rumors that France forward Kylian Mbappe will join Real Madrid this summer. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. Leaders Nepal Thakur register new political parties with revised names. Election Commission summons both parties for verification August 25. KMC starts providing first dose of Verocell to students. People above 40 years are also eligible to receive the vaccine. Government confirms over 3,000 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases remains above 40,000. 52 people feared death as boat capsized near Canary Island. Most of the victims are believed to be refugees. And Messi left to wait for PSG debut. Club manager leaves Messi out during yesterday's league match. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.